The girl was born with extraordinary talents, but she had no clue what 1 plus 1 equals. Her father, however, was a tycoon in the finance world, sitting on billions of dollars in wealth. Her mother was a stunning movie queen who had won countless awards, outshining everyone around her. Yet the girl at 4 years old still only knew how to play with mud. Not only that, even the family nanny was a martial arts master, and the butler was a reclusive legendary expert, whose words alone could scare off thousands of troops. It's safe to say the entire family were top-tier elites. This made the girl wonder a lot if she had been swapped with another baby by the nurse back then. Fortunately though, the whole family doted on her immensely. Over the years, the girl had gradually come to terms with it, no longer obsessing over it. Then one day, a girl who claimed to be the real daughter showed up at the door, stating that the nurse who delivered her had personally admitted to swapping her at birth, that she was the true daughter of the family. But unexpectedly, everyone remained completely calm, not showing the slightest hint of surprise. To convince her parents that she was the real daughter, the scheming girl grabbed the girl by the arm, telling the parents to look closely at their faces, claiming that she looked more like a family with them. The nanny standing beside them couldn't stand it anymore, whispering a reminder to them that there was a technology called paternity testing. Everyone suddenly realized what to do after hearing that, so they went to the hospital that afternoon to take the test. After getting it done, the doctor told them to go home and wait for the results, which wouldn't be available until a month later. This made the scheming girl absolutely furious. After returning home, she tried to get her parents to spend time with her. Little did she know that no one in this family was ordinary. They were all workaholics, so they didn't have any time for the scheming girl at all, telling her straight up to go play by herself. At that moment, the nanny brought over the imported dog food the girl had bought. The girl was about to go feed Wonkai, but the scheming girl snatched the dog bowl away, brazenly stating that the family dog should be fed by her, telling the girl, an outsider, to go cool off somewhere else. The girl wanted to warn the scheming girl that the family dog had a very wild temperament, that she couldn't handle it, but the scheming girl wouldn't listen at all. Seeing this, the girl could only silently pray that she would fend for herself. But the scheming girl didn't take the girl's words seriously. She was already fantasizing about befriending the dog, snatching everything that belonged to her, and leaving the girl abandoned by everyone. But her imagination was too idealistic, and the reality was harsh. When she finally saw that the dog in front of her was an extremely ferocious beast, she almost wet herself in fear, and the dog started chasing her and biting. With nowhere to run, the scheming girl had to hide behind the girl, shoving her forward to be a scapegoat. But the girl just shouted one word, "Sit," and the dog obediently sat down on the ground. Once the dog left, the scheming girl started acting arrogant again, insisting that the girl had ordered the dog to attack her. But just then, she suddenly felt a sharp pain in her buttocks, only to realize that the dog had bitten her without her noticing. When she saw the blood on her hand, she was so scared that she fainted on the spot. After being rushed to the hospital, the doctor pulled out an extra-large syringe right away, preparing to give her a rabies shot. The scheming girl was so terrified that she tried to run away, but the girl and the nurse pinned her down on the table immediately, sticking the needle into her buttocks in one go. With a scream of pain, the scheming girl felt like she wanted to die. But when she got back home, her mother didn't show her the slightest bit of concern. Instead, she happily pulled the girl over, wanting her to try on the new dress she had bought. The girl had a bad feeling when she heard that, hurriedly making an excuse that it was getting late, and that she needed to rest, refusing the offer. When the scheming girl saw this, she thought this was a golden opportunity, quickly saying that she would do it if the girl didn't want to. Seeing this, the girl could only sigh silently in her heart, that she was still too naive. The scheming girl was already imagining being accepted by her parents, becoming the little princess of the family, and the girl being abandoned and kicked out by everyone. But her imagination was beautiful, while the reality was cruel. Her mother's taste was truly unbearable. She had actually dressed the scheming girl up like a Christmas tree, and the scheming girl was stuck wearing dozens of pounds of clothing, daring not to slack off even a little bit. In order to make a good impression on her parents, she didn't dare take off the outfit even during mealtime. Seeing how reluctant she looked, the girl felt a little sorry for her, telling her not to force herself. But the scheming girl insisted that this was her mother's love. But her mother said that she would be her model for the next month. As soon as those words were spoken, the scheming girl was completely dumbfounded. The thought of living like this for the next month scared her so much that her eyes rolled back, and she fainted on the spot. But even so, the scheming girl still wanted to stir up trouble. To drive the girl out of the family completely, she deliberately took a string of precious necklaces from the family safe, then quietly placed them on the girl's nightstand. The next day, she went to find her parents, telling them that there was a thief in the house who had stolen her jewelry. Then she said they had to catch the thief to ensure the safety of the family's property, suggesting that they should start the search with the girl's room. So she led her parents straight to the girl's bedroom, skillfully taking out the jewelry from the nightstand. Then she deliberately shouted that her mother's necklace was there too. Then she picked up the necklace and falsely accused the girl. At that moment, she didn't notice the father's strange expression, but when the mother saw the necklace, she slapped the father right across the face, demanding to know if he was still thinking about his first love. If not, why had he kept the gift she gave him all these years? When the scheming girl heard this, she realized that she had seemingly caused a huge disaster. Add that moment, the mother picked up a vase and tried to attack the father, but the scheming girl happened to be in the way, getting hit by the vase right on the spot. As expected, she was sent to the hospital again. Even the nurse teased her that she had been there 3 times that week. The scheming girl felt like her heart was about to explode when she heard that, and what made her even more frustrated was that her parents had not only reconciled, but even her brother thought that the girl had taken the necklace to maintain the harmony of their family. The scheming girl was completely stunned when she heard that. Logically speaking, shouldn't she be the one who needed to make amends? After thinking about this, she beat her chest frantically, but the father didn't even notice her. Instead, he rewarded the girl with a black card on the spot, telling her to spend it as much as she wanted. Watching the reward that should have been hers being taken by the girl, the scheming girl wished she could jump right out of her hospital bed.